gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ryder. Today we're gonna watch some new Bday cEDH. Not gonna lie, bit tired, been a long day. And remember, for those that are watching this video and forgot to call their mom, it's Mother's Day. Call your mom, tell her that you love her, and of course that you are lucky that you were born so that you can play Magic and spend your money and do some cardboard crack. So yeah, call your mom. We never do enough. We never tell them we love them enough. And if you have a bad mom, you can tell her to go fuck herself, or just not call her. Just ignore her. Sometimes it's good. My mom had a bad mom, and it was a good thing that she cut her out of her life. In today's game, we have a LordWindgrace, which is a landfall commander. I've not dug that much into it, but I know Windgrace is a landfall commander. Why don't I go on my other screen and try to figure this one out while I explain what a Kinnan deck does. Of course, we all know what Kinnan does. He tries to go infinite mana, will flip and flip and flip until he get a what was it? Une vanneuse d'outre-monde, avoid winnower, and a either Hullbreaker. And yes, honey, she's hiding. My daughter came in. Thank God I don't have a camera because she would have photobombed me. And that's it. That's the kind of fun that Kinnan wants to do. Rock and Monodork taps for 1 extra, so super good. We've got a double Rocco. Of course, Rocco is a tutor in the command zone. Just giving a quick shout out to the second Rocco player. Hope you're well. Send me a message. As you see, he got a cancer surgery. Hope he's doing well. Thank you to be there, even though it was like 3 days after he lost his finger. So, Rocco, going back, tutor, either going to be a protein Hulk, protein Hulk combo line, food chain lines, or you will be Rector pod lines. It is on the Naya color scheme, and it can do a whole bunch of stuff. And let's go. I think we've got a lot of mulligans, so I'll be going forward a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Hey, I keep forgetting LordWindgrace cEDH. So, got a primer. Scalding Tarn into most probably Taiga into a bird, Ancient Tomb into a Mox or a Amulet. LordWindgrace is a commander deck that wants to break parity with various land destruction and land recursion from LordWindgrace. He can easily, LordWindgrace can bring back lands, but he also has other recursion. Rocco dropping a, most probably going to be going, well, it's a Windswept 8, so most probably I'll go get a Savannah into a Soul Ring, and right after that I am passing. Rocco getting a Scalding Tarn into Bird. Badland from the Bloodstained Mire. Greenstone for 2. I'm betting it's going to be a Bloom Tender. No, it's the Aftermath whatever from... It's an Aftermath Analyst. Aftermath Analyst. So whenever Aftermath Analyst enters a battlefield, mill 3. And right after, you can pay green and 3, sacrifice Aftermath Analyst. Return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So Cradle... So if he gets 4 mana, he'll be able to go and get and bring back Cradle and 2 fetch land. So he is well positioned to outramp us a lot. Mana Confluence. Kinnan. Mana Confluence for 1 after for a Mystic Remora. 2 land and Soul Ring. Green Sun for 3. This smells like a Faber Elder. Hey, look at that! It's not that I remember what I played. It's that I know what I've got in my Rocco deck that could be good at 3 mana at any time of the game. Faber Elder is a card that you want to get early. Right now it taps for 2, but with Rocco it would tap for 3. If you Apology Wayfarer, it's gonna tap for 5. So it is a super good card to get. Priest of Titania for the second Rocco, also dropping a Llanowar Elf, which means that Priest of Titania now tapping for 2. And of course you've got Findern Elves and Order Elves that will allow you to tap for even more. It's Spelunking. Spelunking allows all the land to be entering untapped. So whenever he does his Aftermath Analyst, he'll be able to get them untapped instead of tapped, which would then right ahead can fetches with these 2 lands. Kinnan drops a land. He already casted. He paid for Mystic and passed, I believe, or he is still thinking about what he's doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rocco for 3 could be something. Also, Rocco for 1 for a Waterwood Symbiote would be something. Ups a Snow-Covered Forest. Rocco for 1, so that sounds like I'm gonna go get a Waterwood Symbiote. Mana Drain. Good way to slow Rocco down for sure. 1, 2, and 3. Birding Bod. So with Birding Bod, I could go for the win on my next turn. A second Force of Will. My god, I didn't remember being cut blocked so hard. Ooh, draw enough for a Can't Refuse also. Discard Flusterstorm to Force of Will. Crop Rot on Savannah. Possibly going to get Cradle then. Noxious Revival. A lot of politicking around. And he could have Noxious Revival so that he draws from Mystic. And then he drew the Force of Will from the... So this was played actually extremely way too fast. Because having the Ristic trigger... So having the Mystic Remora trigger on the stack and then politicking around Noxious Revival, the Force of Will on top. So he should not have been... He could have actually just paid for it to... paid for the trigger so that he doesn't draw the Force of Will. Well, he could have paid. Yeah, paying 4 is a lot. He could have paid to get his Crop Rot in, but that would have been a 4 mana. Man, that would have been hard. Rocco for 1. Rocco X equal 2. Oh, I believe he had 1 extra from Crop Rot? I don't think so. I'm missing something. It is what it is. So at that point, we are politicking around. Hey, maybe you should get Collector Roof. Threw them both off. Yeah, but that's it. It's because I see 2 lands, Priest of Titania and something. So Waterwood is for 1. Then again, sometimes you will say, oh, I always do Rocco for 3 and grabbing Granabo. Nobody sees it coming, and I'm like, hey, I'll get a Granabo out of that. And then they say, why no, we got it, and then we can't do anything. Yep, that was the plan. Sneaky Granabo. Drops a Goblin Cratermaker, which is either a bolt or a destroy target artifact. I don't remember exactly what are the 2 modes. Use Wirewood to return is Rocco and untap Priest of Titania. Priest of Titania tapping for 2. Oh, he can tap. Oh, it counts. Priest of Titania taps everything on the board, not just the elves on your side. Sometimes I'm just forgetting the basic information, and I'm like, how, why, what, where, when. Taps Priest of Titania for 3, drops a Carpet of Flower. Yep, untapping, sending back Llanowar Elf sends Llanowar Elf back to his end with Wirewood to untap Priest of Titania. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are actually laughing your ass off at how brain dead I can be some days doing my videos, but I still love you. Not the guy that laughs at my hiccup though. Okay, tap pays for sacrifice the Aftermath Analyst. Bring back the 2 fetches and Gaia's Cradle. City of Traitor is not sacked because it's not. City of Traitor is not on if another land gets into play. Is if you play another land, sacrifice City of Traitor, which is absolutely disgusting in landfall deck. Pays 1 to tutor a land. Who needing to get a surveil land, so he needs to shuffle and look what's gonna be under his top. Now he's going again for his Scalding Tarn, maybe getting his second surveil land to know if he can dump more land into his graveyard. Surveil, check his top, casting a Diabolic Intent, sacrificing his bird, squandered resources. So I think it's I can sack land to get mana. Damn, cast Lumra. Squandered resources. Sacrifice a land, add to your mana pool 1 mana. If any time the sacrificed land could produce, play this ability as a mana source. So it is a it is old wording. Wait. Texting my Cocaine Bear master. So at that point, Lumra ETB on ETB puts something on the stack. However, at state-based action, he should have had to kill his Lumra should have been dead because trigger goes on the stack. But before this trigger resolves, Lumra dies because there's no land. We missed that one. I hope it's not going to be impacting the game later on. He's not going to be reusing Lumra. Of course, now it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And he could be dropping a Rishkar's expertise to draw 8 lands. But he is going to be casting LordWindgrace. He has the land, but he's not paying the 4. How can he not pay for the taxes? Okay, discard a card and draw a card if a land card is discarded. Draw an additional card. -3, return up to 2 target land. Or -11, destroy up to 6 target non-land permanents and create 6/2 Green Cat Warrior creatures with Forest Walk. So right now, he has no land in his graveyard. Could use the land and -3 to reuse them, or simply +2 discard draw, discard a Pyro. I think it's a Pyro. So of course Kinnan gets 4 colorless thanks to him stealing my stuff. Pays for the Mystic. Yes, I am salty even if I'm not playing the game at that point right now. It's fine to be salty once in a while. Nature's Rhythm for 5 will kill Kinnan with a Creator Maker, which is not bad, because seriously, who wants to have a Seedborn Muse and a Kinnan on the board? Still not bad. Having a Seedborn Muse, even if Kinnan is dead, it's still a Seedborn Muse. Ooh, one Schmecky Seedborn Muse. So he's not going to be Kinnaning, he's going to be Trasiosing. So it is now Hour untap. We'll introduce the communist gift Hour untap. Rocco for 1 again. Oops, we did it again. I'm taking my heart. I absolutely know I am absolutely not innocent. I actually have killed your ears. You know the fun part is that you guys have been listening to me for close to a year now. I understand that we don't know each other. I don't know your how your mother called you, your little nicknames. But I'm still super happy to be here and to entertain you, make you waste a few hours during the weeks. It's funny because every month there is 100 hours of you guys watching my videos, and I'm like, you could have done so much other more productive thing. But I'm still happy. having some fun with you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Wirewood Symbiote, of course. So I could tap for Naya, tap for 2, then I could do Rocco for 2. Smothering Tide, yeah, sure. I've been so down, so I've been low on Smothering Tide, and I'll tell you why. It just takes forever. Smothering Tide is good, but if you're trying to play Turbo, yeah, Smothering Tide will actually just allows you to consolidate your position so that you can actually try to win later on. Getting 2 greens from Carpet. Some having some bad French translations with saying "Oh, les marrons," which is I'm not even gonna try to go carry on with that. Casting Glenowar Elf. So Rocco calculating his mana. Sadly, he can only calculate up to 9 now. Drop the Boseiju. Puts 3 green into his pool. So activate Wirewood Symbiote. Trying to untap the bird. Holding priority will tap the bird for a red or white, and he will retap the bird for a white. I know he's planning to cast Rocco. My apologies if I'm laughing. I'm hearing singing, I fucked it up. 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 Presuming that he miscounted. So the thing is, I don't know what he has in hand. I know he could cast Rocco for 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. You could do Rocco for 5. At this point, it depending if he has a sack outlet in his hand. So he could do Rocco for 4, get a Rector. Oh, so I believe he has Twin Shot Sniper in hand. And Twin Shot Sniper needs 2 to channel. So if you get a Rocco for 4, it means that he will only have 1 red left. If he has 1 red left, he cannot channel Twin Shot Sniper, and if he cannot do that, he cannot get rid of this. He cannot get rid of the Rector. Rocco for 3 gets a Jolly Balloon Man. Will make a copy of Wirewood Symbiote. Wow, Pongified the Balloon Man. 3/3 green ape. So now that he has a second Wirewood, could bounce something else. Could bring back Rocco on tap, Priest of Titania to make another 1 green. Bounces Rocco on tap, Priest of Titania. Tap Priest to put yes, Windgrace. Wirewood Symbiote is an alien on the top of an elf head. LordWindgrace plus 2ing. Discard a land, draw 2. Return Llanowar on tapping the bird. For the Rocco is top left Rocco using Wirewood Symbiote to return Llanowar to untap the bird. It's like I'm just saying what's happening, but you guys don't know what I'm looking at. So LordWindgrace is with a bunch of land, Demonic Tutor. Top left Rocco asking if we are dead. Personally, I believe yes. We're pretty close to it. Yo, we just saw Tiller Engine, so we'll be able to double untap his stuff. Oh, come on, Moxfield. Drops a Breach. So yeah, at that point with Breach, we're not saying that we cannot win, but it's like, we'll ask him to explain to us what is his win line. Because I'm pretty sure he has one, but he can't sack all of his lands. Oh god, Aftermath Analyst. So sure, he can go and cast Aftermath Analyst, sack all his land, return all his land with Aftermath Analyst, recast Lumra to mill. Oh, every time he casts Aftermath Analyst, he mills 3, so he can he will mill more than whenever he casts. After that, he can get mana, sacrifice all his land with squandered resource, recast Lumra, then mill 3, so he nets 1 more card into his graveyard, and then he can go and do that non-stop. So at this point, we know he has maybe a non-deterministic line. We'll ask him how he actually kills us. So 2 for Refraction Alex on Wirewood to return the Underworld Breach to hand. But what's... So at this point, what I would do is more like bounce Lumra. Because he has so many mana, it doesn't really matter how many lands. Yeah, because he has 2 for breach, he could just sacrifice lands, draws a card with Mystic. So the only thing is that Mystic can make him draw something that will stop the loop at some point. Recast Demonic, exiling 3 cards. Yeah, Rain of Filth is not useful because Squandered Resources is not definitely better, but at least a little bit better. Oh, so he went and got a Dozan of the Falling Leaf. So he can sack his land. So the day was running to end, and we had to actually leave the store. But at that point, he can cast Lumra indefinitely, kill it, bring it back, kill it, bring it back. Always milling more and more cards, milling more lands. It's a landfall deck. Most probably will have Sunscorched Desert at some point. And after that, it's like, sure, GG. There's no way that for us to do anything. We cannot stop you. So yeah, I see Sunscorched Deserts in there. So he never draws a card. So it's only a mill, bring back land, sack land, bring back land, sack land. Kind of like the Cocaine Bear deck. However, you use LordWindgrace, and whenever you get to Lumra, you get to Lumra. Congratulations to the Windgrace player. That was a fun game. Different. He is also showing Valakut Molten Pinnacle. Whenever a mountain enters a battlefield under your control, if you control at least 5 other mountain, you may have Valakut deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Sure. Valakut, Sunscorched Desert. These are some of the lands that will actually kill us for sure. Thank you very much for being here. If you learned anything, or if you did not learn anything but still want to tell me, I'll be happy to get a comment.